right in the headlines. You could weep for Leicester, you could weep for them, but Arsenal have squeezed it all up.
Hey guys, and welcome to A Gunner Down Under. In today's video we're going to be reviewing the... I'm almost shaking, it just finished, the unbelievable Arsenal versus Leicester City match, which finished 2-1 to the Arsenal. Okay, so there's really a lot to talk about. There's red cards, there's penalties, there's chance after chance after chance, miss after miss after miss. Walcott coming off the bench to score a critical goal to get us back into the game. And that guy, Danny Welbeck, it's just a wonderful story. I just had a feeling that something was going to happen, and we kept pressing and pressing and pressing, and after that last cross, you know, we just thought, nah, that's pretty much it. That's a draw. That's almost our season. It's almost over. And then we get one last foul, and Ozil with an unbelievable free kick into the box. Welbeck's there, just kind of grazes it on, and we score pretty much on the last play of the game, and put us 2-1 up against a unbelievably tough like steel Leicester City defence that didn't give anything up, and we just got the points, and now we're 2 points off top, and creates a bit of a gap between Man City and Tottenham, which play later today. And it's just one of the games of the season. I mean, it's hard to say that, you know, would Leicester have won if they didn't get the red card and Mahrez didn't go off, but for most of the game, even with 11 men, I thought we were quite good. We were on the front foot, we pushed. We had Chamberlain attacking on the right, Sanchez on the left, Bellerin and Monreal overlapping, Ozil pulling the strings with Ramsey and Coquelin pretty stable in midfield. It was a great game. It was just end-to-end stuff, and Vardy always caused a threat on the counter-attack. That one chance he had where he jumped on top of Bellerin and almost headed in, and an outstanding save from Cech. Moments after, Schmeichel just took out Ramsey's chance after it was one-on-one, and you just got to stop to take a breath and just realise that this is the best league in the world, and we just saw an unbelievable match. And does this really give us that push that with that sort of luck, you know, with that sort of moment, is this our year? Because you'd say, oh, you know, you red card and we can't score and we lose 1-0 or even draw, and it's like typical Arsenal, that's just how it is, you know, we just can't make those chances count. But we just kept pressing and pressing and pressing, and we weren't to be denied today. It was just, is that the push, guys, that we need? That the belief is there now. We're 2 points off top. We've hit our worst form. Welbeck's back. Coquelin's back. Ramsey's hitting some good form. Ozil's hitting some good form. Sanchez is getting some games under his belt, although he missed a couple of critical chances. Walcott came on and did something. Chamberlain's getting that momentum back. And then we've got Campbell and El Nene, who can't get into the team at the moment. Cech pulling the strings down the back, you know, saving everything. Koscielny unfortunately went off with apparently a dead leg or something. Chambers came on and did a job. It's just, you know, it was just Mertesacker. Everyone was worried because Gabriel was out. Mertesacker started, and he came in and did a job and was that cool, calm, collected defender that we needed. Especially if, you know, it was Chambers and Gabriel, who aren't really a partnership that's ever really happened before. It was really critical that we had that experience. A World Cup winner in defence. The red card, let's get to that. It was there from Simpson. He pulling on Giroud, and moments before that was pretty much the same thing, and the ref got that one right. What the ref got wrong, though, Martin Atkinson, if you're watching this, let me know. I'd love to have a chat. The Vardy penalty. I don't know what you guys think. I'd love to know in the comments below, but to me, it was a bad first touch from Vardy. The ball went too far. It was going to roll out anyway. Monreal didn't stop a goal-scoring opportunity, unlike down the other end moments before that, where I think it was Simpson, I can't remember, that jumped all over Ozil and was just pretty much tackling him when he didn't even have the ball, and then flicked down the other end counter-attack, and that happens. And to me, Vardy dragged his foot, and Monreal was standing still like that, you know, like I'm not in the way, and he still went into him, and the ref still gave the penalty. And I thought that was going to ruin such a great first half, because it was pulsating, and it was a top 3 match, and you could tell because both teams were going all at it, and the quality was quite high. Vardy puts it away, puts them 1-0 up, and from there it was pretty much just red card and just pressure from us, and we're kind of guilty of taking things a bit too a bit too slow and a bit too calm. But for the entire 90 minutes, we pressed and pressed and pressed. There was not a period where Leicester could relax. And it was the same with us. We had to stay on our game because there was always that outlet of the long ball to Vardy, and if anything gets over the back, he's one-on-one with Cech. Mertesacker and Koscielny at the start of the game knew that. 3 metres, they always had Vardy in front of them. He was never in behind. The one chance that Vardy got in behind was pretty much when he jumped from over Bellerin and almost scored. And that was pretty much the only time he got in behind in the match, which is fantastic, and credit to our defence and credit to Wenger for at least realising the other team's strengths, because that's something he doesn't usually do. It's always about Arsenal and how do we go about our game, but today he really did pay respect to Leicester, and particularly Vardy and Mahrez, and it paid off in the end. It was just too much to talk about. I mean, man of the match, I really don't know. I thought Ozil was brilliant. I thought Giroud was outstanding. Created the Walcott goal and set up almost Welbeck when he, towards the end, headed in front of him and Welbeck couldn't quite get on the end of it. I don't even know, guys. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I think if I had to pick someone, I'd probably go Ozil because he created the last goal. You just give it to Welbeck because he came on and won the game for us. It was just unbelievable, and it's now 1:06 a.m. In Australia, and I'm still up and buzzing. I don't even think I'm going to be able to sleep. But it was just such an important game, and we got through it, guys. We got through it. We beat Man City at home. We beat United at home. We've drawn to Tottenham and Liverpool at home. Beaten Bayern Munich. We've got some good form at home, and I hope that now with 2 critical wins in a row, we move on, because now we've got Hull City in the FA Cup, and then we move on to Barcelona, and then we've got United away at Old Trafford. And by then they might even have Mourinho as manager. Imagine that. It could be a huge twist when we go there in a couple of weeks' time. But that's from me, guys. Thanks very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. How are you feeling right now? I mean, were we the better team, or did we get a bit lucky with the red card? I thought we were the better team. Leicester, as always, do take their chances, and they just keep fighting and fighting, and I admire that. And it's a breath of fresh air to the league, because they've their squad's 30 million, like all up. Ozil's more than that, and they just keep fighting and fighting and fighting. But are they going to continue this? Are they going to win the league, guys, or are we going to take it from them? I'd love to hear your thoughts and your man of the match. Thanks very much, guys, and go the Gunners!